I'm Brittany Crosby. I'm a 2-star diamond coach, and I am from Georgetown, Texas. I've been a Beachbody coach for 3 years. Before I became a coach, I was an elementary teacher. Loved hiking and climbing mountains. I had just gotten married, enjoying newlywed life. My husband and I were in Mexico on our honeymoon. We met another couple there, Josh and Maggie. Maggie had been a Beachbody coach. I saw her transformation that she posted, and I said, show me how to do that. Then I was introduced to Beachbody, and it was hard work, but it was simple. You just had to literally follow along. And I felt good, stronger than I'd ever been. Just the best shape I had been in my entire life, feeling fantastic. Maggie was also a teacher at the time, and seeing her find joy on every aspect of her life with Beachbody, I was just realizing that there was something missing. I mean, teaching is a fantastic profession, but at 25 at the time, and I thought, is this it? And I just had this calling that there was something more out there for me, something different. Maggie made it seem doable as a teacher, and so I followed in her steps with that to be a coach. I started not feeling well in September of last year. I would be as sick as can be, lying on my bathroom floor night after night. I couldn't eat anything. 4 nights out of 5, I was in the ER, and nobody could figure anything out. I was told, there's nothing wrong with you. You have nothing life-threatening. Stop coming to the ER. And I just kept telling them, no, you are wrong, and you need to figure out what's wrong with me. After Thanksgiving, I was admitted to the hospital. And about 2.5 weeks into my hospital stay, the 3rd gastroenterologist that I had seen walks into my room, and he says, sweetheart, I'm sorry, but you have cancer. In that moment, I expected to melt into a puddle of tears and somebody just mop me up off the floor, but I didn't. It was, okay, we know what to fight now. So they said, we've got to start you on treatments soon, and we think you're strong enough to start it early. Are you ready for it? And I said, bring it on. From that moment, I've been fighting every day since. I was told by my oncologist that I probably wouldn't be here today if it weren't for what? The transformation I made before this. The internal transformation to me was huge. Yes, Beachbody gave me abs, but the biggest transformation was confidence. Fighting for your life is hard. It's not fun, but coaching and seeing people's transformations and being able to be a part of people's lives like that, that's fun. I kept inviting girls from my hospital bed and from the chemo chair. I've been able to tap into a whole new group of people who thought like, oh, I have this diagnosis. It may not be cancer, it may be something else, but they just throw their hands in the air and say, this is it, I give up. And so to just be encouraged to continue to post on social media and make that community based around all of that has been a really neat thing to see. And it's also been really cool to see them step up in their own lives saying like, okay, Brittany can do this when she's fighting cancer. I can do this too. And so it's been cool to pass the torch that way, and is a big deal for me. I have absolutely the greatest team on this earth. They've just become my biggest cheering section. They started a huge Facebook group called Fit Foundation Supports Brittany and just put positive things in there, make sure I'm always supported and all of that. And one example in particular, I'm in the hospital bed, hooked up to machines, can't do anything. I was there over Christmas, and one of my coaches that I met online, she came to my hospital room and hung up Christmas lights all over my room to make sure that I had Christmas. I will not forget that. I am more alive today than I was 3 years ago when I didn't have cancer. I was at Summit last summer, my bald self and all. And just to go to those things and feel that community surrounding you and feel so supported, there's nothing like it out there. There's nothing like it. In 5 years from now, I definitely see myself cancer-free, and I see myself climbing a whole lot more mountains and hiking and going all over the world for travel, but still leading my team, for sure.